There is something happening to you when you watch your favorite YouTubers that you might not even realize, and I think you should be aware of it. Let me explain. Recently, I was watching one of those long-form Hamza videos, and he presented the idea that we're all born with one core desire. But later, as we grow older, we get other desires implanted outside in from all sides, and that changes what we naturally wanted to do in life. Does that make sense? For example, let's say you were born with a desire to be a professional athlete. But by the age of 7, your friends got you into gaming, and now you want to be a professional gamer over that. By the age of 12, your parents implanted the idea of becoming a doctor into you. Now you want that as well. By the age of 15, some random person on Reddit gave you a desire to become a programmer, and now you're doing that for a living. And now you have all these desires and goals inside of you that are not even your own, when all you naturally wanted to do is just play football. And here you are working hard for something completely different. Okay, this is an interesting theory, right? What does that have to do with my favorite YouTubers? Let me tell you another story. After watching this Hamza video, I've kind of dismissed the theory, I didn't really believe in it, and I went to watch something else. I opened up a Sneako video where he talked about his upcoming boxing career. Suddenly, my long forgotten goals about fighting in the ring came back out of nowhere. I started thinking how I could finally start boxing too, and immediately started looking for boxing gyms near me. If you haven't realized where I'm going with this, Hamza's theory proved itself to be true, at least the influence part. I watched one video of a guy who started boxing, and now suddenly I have visions of my life 10 years from now where I'm a professional boxer. That's a big dream to come from a single video. Now I dismissed it because I'm doing this YouTube thing, I don't have time for boxing right now, and that's cool. But it's interesting to think about, what if this whole YouTube dream came to me from some single video that I watched a long time ago? What if your whole dream, whatever it is, came from some video that you watched 10 years ago of some guy looking cool while doing that thing? This train of thought led me down a rabbit hole of what purpose in life actually is, but that's a topic for a whole another video. Subscribe if you want to see that one. Hamza's advice was to spend some time alone and trace down every single dream that you have until you find one that's actually coming from within you and not from outside sources. Now this is a big task, and I'm not even sure if I 100% believe in this core desire thing, but whether it is true or not, it is evident that the influence thing is very true. This can also happen with habits. I talked about this before. You can listen to one degenerate song about doing drugs, and now you want to try mushrooms. You can watch a movie and see some scene that influences you to later relapse on nofap. You can see somebody in the gym who is very lean and has the six-pack and the veins, and suddenly you don't want to bulk anymore, even though that was your goal for the past year and a half, and now you want to cut. You probably have made a drastic change in your life really quickly at some point, just because some guy on the internet has told you to do it. You might deny this, and maybe you haven't even realized it, but I think this might be way more common than we think. Writing this video, it just made me realize I'm on a carnivore diet right now. I'm testing it out, and that came just because I watched like one video where somebody said it's good, and then I went down a rabbit hole, and now boom, I'm suddenly not eating vegetables anymore. And maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's natural to get influenced. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a distraction for pursuing your one big true purpose. But whatever it is, I think it's a good idea to be aware of it, not just being pumped from desires from all sides like a sheep. So next time you're watching some kind of a video, pay attention to what kind of desires it's placing inside of you. Don't get mad at it. You're learning. You're testing this out on your own skin, and that's good. Now resist the desires if you feel like that is the right thing to do. If you want to try this out right now, I had a thought that my last video might actually be a good one for this because it's kind of a controversial topic. You can click right here if you want to watch it. If you don't want to, that's fine. Have a great day and God bless you.